What's cracking, man? We back at it again. Another video, man. I know I keep dropping these videos, but I'm trying to be more consistent on this thing and keep pushing out that content. But we back today in the garage, and today we busting down the interior on the 87 because the 85 is actually gone. I took it to Dream Chaser Customs, like I think I said in yesterday's video. We're getting the console and the rear deck built, and when I tell y'all, y'all just wait till y'all see it. I'm excited for it. We kind of both put our brains together on it. I had an idea I wanted. He had an idea. He was thinking that would kind of set it off, so we were just kind of like, all right, let's put my spin and your spin together and see what we come out with. And I'm telling y'all, from the drawings, it's gonna be pretty legit on this console. So I'm excited for that. And yeah, if y'all haven't, man, check out Dream Chaser Customs in OKC, man. Super cool dudes, super respectful, man. They take time out, get to know you, man, and actually they do real good work. So y'all check out Dream Chaser Customs, man, when y'all ever get a chance. Steve and Duran, man, two solid guys. But anyway, we got this car today. I already took out the driver's seat, man. I had to because it's having some issues. I gotta cut this bracket out that they made. We went ahead, did some more work on the trunk last night off camera. We got all the Dynamats set in. I just set those little 8s in there. They ain't gonna go in here, but just to get them out of the floor. So right now, like I said, we're taking all the trim, the little sill plates off. Everything's coming out. The carpet's coming out. The back seats are coming out. Console's coming out. Passenger seat. We're finna get all that out because we're getting ready to start. While we're waiting on all the other stuff, like I said, I'll do the stuff that I can. I'm gonna try to figure out, have my buddy come over and we're gonna repair this floor. This one has a small hole in it. And if I can get it up, the carpet far enough. So it's got a lot of surface rust, as you can see, from getting wet, but it has a hole right there. So I'm gonna have to get all of this out. And when I get it all out, I'm actually got the pans over there. What we're gonna do is scrub all this out, clean it up, and just figure out what we need to do to repair this.
Yeah, we're gonna repair this.
Yeah, we'll get this repaired. So
yeah, you do.
Right now, it's all gotta come out. And we got a new carpet on the way too, so we'll be getting that installed. But that is today's mission. Today's video, man, we wanna get all this out, get everything cleaned out, and see how solid this pan is. It seems really solid all the way to right here. So I'll probably have to get a bunch of the surface rust wire brushed down. And on the video yesterday, I let everybody know I did wire brush it and vacuum everything out. So yeah, all this has got to come out, and we're gonna see what these floors look like. So far, that's the only spot that I see that we're gonna have to repair. And I was thinking about doing like a fiberglass repair, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it the cheap way. I'm gonna cut it out, and then we're just gonna replace it with some new sheet metal that I got over here. That's actually for the T-top, but the T-top is I don't feel like messing with that right now. So we'll just cut a section of this out, put it in here. And yeah, so let me get this set down real quick, and then we'll start yanking this interior out and go from there. Well, y'all probably seen people bust these interiors down 1,000 times, but we're gonna try to get it out. And this passenger seat actually still has all the studs and everything on it, so that's a plus. The driver's seat, I'll show y'all what I'm talking about when I say I had to. It's gonna be a problem getting that last stud out because I had to cut it off. But a lot of these, man, I don't like using power tools on old bolts anyway, because normally if you hit it with a lot of torque, it'll snap it off. I'm trying to save these studs.
Lavender?
Which I think he could have saved these floors. What?
Some lavender?
No, I don't want no lavender. You want some lavender? Huh?
I'm in my garden.
All right.
In my garden, y'all.
But like I was saying, he could have probably saved these floors if he would have just put a car cover over this thing or something, because I guarantee you the window seals are all worn out, so they're leaking. And that's what happened. He got water in the floor. So yeah, that's the job with these old cars, man. They're projects for a reason. This one I'm making my personal project. Everything will be done by me. Like I said, minus the paint in a year or so. Paint body work won't be done by me, but it'll be done by my guy Steve. But yeah, we getting this seat down. And these bolts are actually, like I said, they're not very rusty, so y'all can see they're coming off pretty easy. I don't know how many's missing, but that one's missing. We still got, I think, 3 more left. Then we can get this seat out. The back seat is crazy in really, really good condition, actually. That's what I was saying. I think most of this interior damage was just based on sitting in that one spot in the sun and the cold and the rain and all that, because he just left it there. Which, leaving a car sitting outside is just never good, especially if it's a project car, an old car, because they didn't build these, I want to say, in my opinion, with the highest quality materials. They just kind of used what they had at that time, and it just makes it so hard to like preserve some of this stuff, which is weird. So crazy thing, right, that I'm gonna say, back in the day, I'm a big GM guy, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe in the 60s, 70s, 80s, GM used different products for different models. I believe that with the Chevy being the bottom of the line, they use lesser quality materials on the Chevys, opposed to, you want to say, like your Pontiacs or your Buicks and stuff like that, because my Cadillac from 77, that Coupe de Ville, was absolutely rust-free. Absolutely rust-free, and it was a 1977. Only thing I think that it had done to it, I don't know, which I had my paint guy look at it, and he said he thinks it was original lacquer paint on it from 77, which I bought it from the original owner's daughter. And she said he just left it under a carport. She said it was under a carport, and like, that car was in phenomenal shape. But this one is definitely has its flaws, but we're gonna work them out, so we got it for. Anyway, we're gonna get back to this seat and get it off. Almost there. Anyway, I don't want to bore y'all with taking seat bolts out, so we're gonna pull this front seat out, yank the console out, yank the back seat out, and then we're just gonna show y'all the floors, the plan of attack on that. So let me finish busting down this interior and cut y'all back on in a minute. Finally, all finished, man. We got everything out. We got, show y'all what I was talking about. So, I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me grab my light. So, right here, when that front leg bracket breaks off, so instead of them repairing it, they just decided to weld a nut on some kind of bracket right here, and it's kind of stuck in the floor. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get that off. But other than that, man, these floors are solid. Just solid surface, just a little surface rust, which I'm gonna wire brush all this off. Every last bit of it, we're gonna wire brush it off. My wife can't hold the dog, so y'all trying to walk it off. What's your break? You guys. Yeah, I will in a second. But like I said, looking at the floors, this is the worst spot right here. Everything else is solid. What do you want? Out. Tallulah, our dog. But everything else is solid, man. All the floor mountings are there, solid, no rust on them. This side is just solid, just a little bit of surface rust. So I'm excited. The only spot so far I've seen bad is right here. Like I said, we got the new pan over there, so I may get one of my buddies, man. He just graduated welding school. It's funny, there's a part of the seat bracket that broke off. He just got out of welding school, man, and he finished like top in his class and won a bunch of awards. So I bet he'll be super excited to throw a floor pan in here. So that's exactly what we'll do. I'll get him and see if he wants to put the pan in, or I may try it myself, buy me a welder and get after it. I'm excited, man. Y'all see, floors are in way better shape than what I thought. So last thing I gotta do is get the seat back out, but I don't think I'm too interested in doing that today. Gotta get it out, get the trim panels out, because what I'm gonna do is, I'm not replacing any of these. I'm just gonna refurbish all of them. Show y'all what I got for that. Sorry if I'm keep sniffling in the video, but man, my allergies are terrible. We got this. I got another can on the way if y'all wanna see. The Sim 62013. This is actually the exact direct color of this interior. So I'm gonna get another can of this. Actually on the way. Like I said, everything is just forever out. So we're gonna get that, and we're gonna do all these trim panels. I'm gonna pull every trim piece out. Even these, we're gonna tape these off, reshoot all this. These will get replaced, I don't know when, but I'm gonna keep the lowers, replace the uppers. We got all of it out. So y'all see the floors. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the floors in here. So I'm learning, man, G bodies, it's just part that goes with it, man. They got rusty floors because of the material they use just back in the 80s. I watch Sprayway, man, one of my favorite channels on here. Watch his channel a lot. He makes these cars look real easy. All it takes is a little bit of work, so that's what I'm gonna do. Keep working on it until we get it straight, and yeah, I'm excited. So we just gonna clean it up. Probably tomorrow, get y'all another video getting it all shined up, cleaned up. Hopefully, we'll be able to get the rest of the interior panels out and done, so we can spray those out and get ready to put those back in. But next week, man, I probably won't be posting any videos because I'm gonna spend some time with my wife and my kids. We're gonna take a vacation, go down to Austin, Texas, and spend a little bit of time together. Take my mind off cars for a while, because that's what I do literally every single day, all day long, is cars. I go to work on cars, I come home, mess with this car, on top of being a dad and a husband. So I'm gonna take cars out of the equation, just be a dad and a husband for 7 days. So that is the plan. Once again, man, thank y'all for checking in on these videos. Y'all see it? We got next step in the process, man, fixing the floors, getting them straight. So y'all stay tuned. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we're gonna see y'all in the next video.